Quick note, we are two AI hosts, and this is an AI-generated conversation based on a PowerV article. It is educational and not medical advice. So, barrier repair serum, what actually works? Well, to answer that right out of the gate, a gentle lipid set works. Hey everyone, I'm Maya.
And I'm Theo.
We're so glad you're tuning into today's explainer. Today we're diving into something that is literally so frustrating. If you've got easily irritated skin, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You try to be so careful and gentle, but your skin just feels reactive, uncomfortable, and prone to visible redness. It's like a total guessing game every single morning, right?
It really is, Maya. And man, that guessing game is exhausting. You just want your skin to look calm and feel comfortable. So let's jump right in and look at what's actually happening on the surface of your skin, and more importantly, what genuinely supports it.
Okay, let's start with a super real pain point. Why is your face tight an hour after you moisturize? If you've got sensitive skin, this is probably your daily reality. You slather on a thick cream, it feels okay for like 5 minutes, and then boom, that tight feeling is right back.
Right. And it's not even just the tightness. It's that horrible moment when products you've been using comfortably for years just suddenly start stinging out of absolutely nowhere.
Exactly. It's like your own baseline shifts. Suddenly, every single bottle on your bathroom counter feels like a total gamble, and your face is just perpetually uncomfortable. You keep buying richer and richer creams, hoping one of them will finally be the magic ticket, but it just doesn't seem to work. To understand why those heavy creams aren't doing the trick, we really need to look at the very surface of your skin. I want you to picture the outer surface like a brick wall. The dead skin on top acts as the bricks, and lipids act as the mortar, holding it all together and keeping moisture locked safely inside. I absolutely love that visual. It makes it so clear. So what's going on when the skin gets all tight and reactive? Well, basically, the mortar has gaps. And when there are gaps in that protective lipid mortar, moisture escapes way faster than it should. When that happens, your skin becomes prone to visible redness, it looks less plump, and it just feels unbelievably sensitive to literally anything you put on it. Which perfectly brings us to how we approach this whole thing. Let's compare those traditional heavy creams with the PowerV serum approach. When you use a heavy cream, it's essentially acting like a lid sitting on the surface of your skin. It's just trying to hold water in. But if the mortar has gaps, like Theo just explained, you're basically putting a lid on a jar that's got a giant hole in it.
Hit the nail on the head. It might feel heavy and comforting for a quick second, but it's not actually supplying the surface with what it's missing.
Exactly. Now, PowerV takes a totally different route. Instead of just laying this heavy film over the top of your face, PowerV actually supplies that missing mortar. It gives the surface of your skin the exact lipid materials it needs to help itself look and feel calm again. Now, what's really fascinating is the breakdown of that exact mortar. This is the gentle lipid set that PowerV uses. We're not just talking about one single ingredient here. It's a very specific combination. It features 3 types of ceramides, ceramide NP, AP, and EOP, sitting right alongside cholesterol and phytosphingosine.
Why that specific set, though, Theo?
Because that's what the surface layer is naturally made from. By supplying these specific materials, you're gently supporting a calm, comfortable look. And honestly, the best part? It does all of this without relying on harsh exfoliating acids or retinol, which, let's be real, can just upset easily irritated skin even more. It's completely weightless, it's so gentle, and it asks absolutely nothing of your skin. Okay, moving on to section 1, defend, renew, and seal. This 3-part strategy completely takes the guesswork out of achieving a beautiful, hydrated appearance. It's definitely not about throwing a dozen different trending ingredients at your face and hoping for the best. Theo, walk us through exactly what these 3 steps mean.
Okay, so the crucial point here is how these 3 elements work together. Step 1 is defend. This is where antioxidant support comes into play, specifically with an ingredient called astaxanthin, helping to support the skin against everyday environmental stressors.
Nice. And step 2?
Step 2 is renew. This uses 2 patented plant stem cell actives from Mabel Biochemistry that provide source signals for the skin. And finally, we have step 3, which is seal. That's the gentle lipid set we just talked about, the ceramides, cholesterol, and phytosphingosine, holding everything beautifully together on the surface. This specific combo really helps the skin look and feel completely comforted.
All right, let's jump to section 2, tested for appearance. Now, before we look at these numbers, it's super important to remember that PowerV is a cosmetic, not a drug. All of this data we're looking at is strictly about appearance and comfort. Specifically, these are clinically tested ingredient-level study findings by Mabel Biochemistry. So let's look at this first number, 91%. 91% of participants showed an improved appearance of barrier function at the 2-week mark.
Wow,
That is a really significant number. It absolutely is. And when we say the appearance of barrier function improving, we mean the skin looks more resilient, it feels way less tight, and the surface just looks beautifully hydrated and calm. And here is another really cool Mibel biochemistry ingredient level finding, 26.2%. This number represents a 26.2% reduction in the look of fine lines, specifically crow's feet depth over an 8-week period.
You know, that is so important for folks with sensitive skin.
It really, really is. So often, if your skin is reactive, you feel like you literally have to lock all your anti-aging products in a drawer forever because they just cause so much discomfort. But this finding shows that by using these gentle plant stem cell actives, you get to keep the anti-aging appearance, you get to support the look of smooth, firm skin without trading away your comfort. PowerV also has a really strict commitment to sensitive skin. Look at the number 52 here. The finished PowerV bottle was actually patch tested on 52 people with sensitive skin, and it showed 0 irritation. 0 irritation on 52 sensitive skin subjects? That's incredible. It's a huge relief is what it is. It is dermatologist tested, it is fragrance-free by formulation, and there is 0 retinol or exfoliating acids in there. It's such a reliable choice if you're just exhausted from playing roulette with your skin every single morning. Okay, let's shift gears a bit to section 3, the simplest routine. Honestly, Theo, I think one of the absolute best things you can do for easily irritated skin is to just stop doing so much. Stripping back a complicated routine that might be causing breakouts or redness is honestly the most caring thing you can do for your face.
Oh, for sure. Less is definitely more here. This super easy 4-step daily routine is literally all you need. Step 1, cleanse with something gentle. Step 2, apply your PowerV serum to damp skin. Step 3, put a plain, fragrance-free moisturizer right on top. And Step 4, sunscreen in the morning.
Wait, that's really it?
That is the whole shebang. PowerV goes on damp skin, underneath your moisturizer, and it supplies that mortar. It asks absolutely nothing of your reactive skin while doing all the heavy lifting for your hydration and your overall appearance.
It's always so great to hear from folks actually using the product out in the real world. Take this verified review from a buyer named Jade, who left a 4.7-star rating. She says, "My skin feels so soft and hydrated after each use. Definitely enjoying this product."
See, that perfectly highlights that immediate feeling of comfort we've been talking about this whole time.
It totally does. Easing that tight feeling and replacing it with a soft, hydrated feel is exactly what a gentle lipid set is designed to do. And finally, let's wrap up with section 4, a gentle next step. If you want to dive deeper into the ingredients, read up on the full clinical tests, or just learn more about this whole approach, you can find everything you need on their website. It's PowerVskin.com. That is power, the letter V, skin.com. Make sure you don't miss that V right in the middle. It's super easy to gloss over. Again, it's PowerVskin.com. And they also offer a really fantastic tool. You can actually take a free AI skin analysis right on their site at PowerVskin.com/pages/skincare-quiz. It's a really wonderful, personalized next step to help you understand your easily irritated skin and figure out a gentle routine that actually works for you. Taking a break from harsh exfoliation and switching over to this gentle lipid serum is genuinely the best way to support the appearance of calm, happy skin. So, are you ready to stop guessing and start supporting the look and feel of your skin? You definitely do not have to put up with that tightness and stinging anymore. Thanks so much for joining us for this explainer, and we really hope you found it helpful.